Hey, it's Scooter at Scooter's Game Vault. Hope you guys are doing great. Today, we are opening HATE by CMON Games. I've been putting this one off for a while. Honestly, every time I look at this, just sitting on my table over there, I'm like, I don't want to unbox this. This is going to take forever. But here we are. I'm going to do it. Let me put this down. Ugh. This box is huge. Everything about this is huge. It's the All-In. Didn't get it from the Kickstarter. I got it from, the Wargame store I always talk about. This is one of CMON's very exclusive games. They did a Kickstarter of it way back, 2020, I think they did this one. And that is the only time they have released this game. It's not in reprint anymore. I'm pretty sure it's done. You can only buy it from local game stores or eBay or other game stores that have all of this. But there's a lot in this game. The core box alone is like 20 pounds. The rest adds like another 10. And there's 134 miniatures just in this ginormous box. There's 134. I shouldn't say just in this box because 134 miniatures is insane. I thought Zombicide had a lot of miniatures. I thought Massive Darkness too had a lot of miniatures. Those don't compare to this whatsoever. I'm assuming it's probably over 200 miniatures combined with all of this. 200 miniatures combined. Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna need a lot of room. I'm gonna put some stuff on the floor so that I can actually open everything. Because, just look at the size of this thing. It's pretty much covering me. So, I need as much room as possible to open this game. You got all these mini factions, additional factions that you can play as, and extra battleground stuff. I don't know. I don't know what we're about to get into. I have no idea what I'm about to get myself into. All I know is I got my garbage can next to me so that I can just toss. Everything's on the ground now, and we can start with the big old box. So let's jump onto this and unbox HATE. Alright guys, so we're going to start with the core box for HATE that has everything you need to play the game. Over 100 miniatures. Over 100 miniatures are in this game. Along with scenarios, along with the board, along with other unique, cool-looking things. 2 to 6 player game, tabletop war game. I feel like this is CMON's way or version of Warhammer almost, just with some other mechanics, stuff like that. But let's get into this. I'm a bit nervous of where to even start with this. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to. Alright, here we go. The unboxing begins. Oh my lord! Here we go. Oh man! Wow. They give you, are these sleeves? I think these are sleeves. Well, I definitely know these are sleeves. But these look like sleeves too. They're heavy sleeves. Wow. Wow. Okay. There is a lot to unpack here. Wow. Where? Wow. Okay. Where do I begin? I'm gonna put this on the floor. Or in a chair, not on the floor. Oh man, okay. Let's start with what looks like the rule book, I'm assuming. Kind of looks like it. Let's, okay. Actually, I'm not gonna open these. I wish these were in a rule book and not like a separate little thing like that, but these look to be scenarios. So this is how you will, set up each thing and, you fight. I know there's probably a lot of house rules to this game, like you can set up your own things. This just kind of tells you where exactly, to put each faction, each guy, and stuff like that before you fight your enemies. That's really cool. There's quite a few in here, so that's really nice. I don't know where I'm gonna put everything as I'm taking this out. Permanent tribe markers. So this just looks like score sheets to let you know how you're doing in your battles and stuff like that. I don't like when games do this because it's like it almost makes you feel like you have a limited amount of games you can play before you run out of these things, and then it's like, okay, what do I do now? So that's that. So I got a map. What the? A score tracker? Is that what that is? Tribe 1, Tribe 2, Tribe 3, Tribe 4, Tribe 5, Tribe 6. This is kind of how you conquest points. This is how you score when you're fighting against people. That's pretty cool. Once again, limited amount of this. You either have to print more of these or something, which once again I don't like that concept. So I probably won't even use those. I'll just play games and stuff like that. Rulebook, humongous rulebook. Yeah, well, 35 pages again, so that's about the size of True Bong Legends. So it's gonna be a hefty game to learn. Holy moly, yeah, 103 detailed figures of all the different clans, just in the core box. And I have, I think, 4 more clans to open up as well. So we got the game components. So we're gonna go through that as I open things up. So these are there. Yeah, the scenario dashboards. So that's how you set up scenarios. We got the chronicle sheet pads. So that's what these are. The chronicle sheet pads. That's just how you play the game. And then the village sheet pad, so each of you get a village sheet pad, I guess, for each person playing. So, we got a bunch of really cool looking dice. I'm actually going to pull up, I've given these other dice as well, just little red ones compared to the black ones, but I like the black and red a lot better than the red and black, so whatever. But these are very, very nice dice. I really like the color scheme. Really like the symbols on it. So these are cool. Happy about that. Blah blah blah. Resource tokens are just severed hands. I'll zoom in on these. What? Oh my goodness. Well, that's aggressive. It's just a flat out hand that's been just cut off. Wow. Okay. That's pretty aggressive. That's pretty violent. And then we got a bunch of skulls, savagery tokens. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is cool. So just a skull. Lots of them. I'm assuming as you take out enemies, this is what you get. Like as a reward, maybe? We got pillage tokens and tracker tokens. The pillage tokens are just like flames, and then tracker tokens are skulls again. Then we got interest tokens and innocence tokens. So that's cool. A lot of tokens in this game. I mean, a lot of tokens. Makes me worried of how complex this game is. I might just have to play it as a tabletop war game where I just go based on what their attack and what their defense is, and just ignore the other stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll do a playthrough of it and be like, So then we got hate tokens. So just hating people. Gotta hate everybody, I guess. And then we got a bunch of counter bases. So they give you a lot of bases. I'm wondering if there's even more under there so that I can, you know, put it on every character, every unit. Get this out of here. And then we got, this is the game board. I guess we'll open this up, and my cat is going crazy right now. It's his time of the day to go crazy and play with his toys, and he is sprinting all over the place, and he's stuck on the carpet. His claw is stuck on the carpet. Do you need help? No, he got out. Okay. He's such a silly dude. Okay. Let's see how nice this game board is. Oh, so it's 2 game boards? 2 separate ones? You can make one giant one. Okay, so it's just like a normal, you know, hex game board and stuff like that. I'm not gonna open up the other one. It's just the same thing. So that's pretty nice. So I'm assuming you'll be able to like combine them together. I guess I'll open it. It is a little different. Oh. Only it was a neoprene. That looks cool. That's cool. So you're gonna have some pretty big maps, pretty big fighting zones. I wonder if you can combine them and stuff. Okay, so that's the game board. All the miniatures are under here. Oh man. Oh man. Got a lot of punch outs. I actually won't be using these because I do have 3D huts. So these are the huts, hut tiles, and tree tiles. I have the 3D printed things of that, so I will get into that shortly here and show you guys those. But this is just like the punch outs if you have the cardboard and didn't get the extra, you know, 3D printed ones that add a more theme to everything. So we got the figure cards. So these are all of the units, all of the cards in here, and then there's even more in here. So I'm not going to go through all of them. First box of minis, I'm assuming. And they are all knocked around. Exactly how I love seeing my boxes. They are knocked all over the place. Like, what the heck is this? Dude's got a face on his back. It's like his little mini... Dude, he's so mutated and disgusting. Dude. I am like, he's got his little brother. Dude, this dude's literally coming out like, it's like, oh, dude, this guy is insane. Wait, this thing is crazy looking. I'm gonna have a blast playing this. I'm gonna have a blast painting this. Each of these guys are so cool. They have so much detail on them. Like, this dude just has a dress, a skirt, I don't know, a robe of bones and skulls. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about this. Holy cow. Wow. Oh, it doesn't even tell me what those guys were. Well, those big guys, I think, are... They are the princes. I think those guys are the princes. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah, those guys are the princes. So they're like the main unit, like the main dudes of each faction. More punch outs that I won't use. Okay, so we got the final thing of the core box. So this is going to be all the other guys. So this is going to be all of the... How are they going to fit in this? What? So this is going to be all the normal little warrior guys. Oh, so some of those big dudes were tyrants, mercenaries. They weren't even a part of the tribes. So you don't even get to play them, I think. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. So don't quote me on anything. So here we go. Wow. Guys. Oh my goodness. I'm never going to finish painting all of these. I'd have to use an airbrush to like be like to even like, I don't know. Wow. This is something, all right. This is something. I really like how like their bases are color coded. Are they technically color coded for each dude? No. That's kind of annoying if they're not. But well, I guess each of them has one of each color coded base. I just have to figure out who is for who. But wow. This makes me incredibly happy. Okay, so we finished the core box. I'm definitely gonna do like a nice close-up of all those minis. I'm not gonna go one by one. That would take forever. There's no like named guys, really. So there's no like, oh, this is Death Claw. This is Finger Eater and all of that stupid stuff. Okay. So this, we got the Battlegrounds of Hate. So this is giving us an entirely new, another game board, more huts. So this is just like this is pretty much just an expansion. It's allowed, because I guess that the way the game works is you do your battle, you do like a 1v1 battle, and the third person like kind of has to sit out and watch, which I find to be stupid. So I guess this sounds like this kind of will allow that to work better. based on what I've read, this game plays best as a 1v1, just because then someone doesn't have to wait. But now it sounds like this allows it to not be like that. So more punch outs that I will never use because I have all the 3D ones. More hands, more dice, more skulls, another map, more scenarios, and more of that. That's pretty much it for that box. It's nothing too important. Nothing really. Come on, get all the air out of there. Nothing too crazy. Nothing awesome. Okay. So the 3D plastic plateaus. So there's cardboard versions of those in the base game, but I got the 3D stuff. So this adds like a more thematic layer to the game, which I think is cool. It's just more boxes though. Oh yeah. So like you will pretty much like place these on top of each other to make like, you know, higher zones for your guys to fight on and stuff like that. So that's a really cool addition to that. This would be kind of cool to like spray paint it and just make it more thematic looking. So that's a really cool addition that I get. Very cool addition to the game that I get, so that's cool. And then these are the plastic huts. So, like I said, I won't need those cardboard punch outs because I get 3D printed huts. So these would go on the map, and I'm assuming, you know, your guys will run back to these and drag their enemies there. So these are really cool, a bunch of them. So that is very nice. And then that is. This is the 3D plastic trees. Cool. And I won't have to spray paint these because they already look like dead trees. So, a bunch of those. Okay, on to the cool stuff. So, these next to me are some expansions that add some new mercenaries, which I wonder if mercenaries are just like roaming monsters almost, or like separate enemies from the tribes. But then we got 3 more tribes here. We got the tribes of Sarassa. The tribes of Sarassa. And the tribes of Sarassa are like corrupted creatures. They've been like corrupted by trees. They're almost like, they look like zombies with tree trunks coming out of them. They look really cool. Really creepy too. And then we got the tribe of Umtor. They just look like psycho beasts. So they're gonna be cool. Then we got Vore Nash. The tribe of Vore Nash. So these guys look like almost demonic dragon men. Oh. Interesting. These are like dragon people. Alright, cool. So let's start with Mother's Prophecy. So these are all mercenaries, which I'm hoping mercenaries can be played in your tribe. Well, I guess as a mercenary you can hire them, I'm assuming. Probably pay some severed hands or something like that to be like, hey, come join my group. Join my tribe so I can just kill all of these people, because the mercenaries are scary. The mercenaries are like giant beast men. So, oh, these are hard boxes. So
So this is how a mercenary works. Just like the tyrant, all of the mercenaries in this expansion must replace your prince when added to your tribe. So your main big guy of your tribe gets replaced by the mercenaries. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dude, this might be like the most detailed minis I've ever seen CMON do. These guys are insane. Here's Mother. So like these, I can do like a named one for these guys at least. So there's Mother. She literally, her things are out. There's a root-looking woman. She looks like she's been taken over by a tree. Or it's like Mother Nature. She's Mother Nature, and she's manifested herself. She's cool. The Moon Champion. What an absolute unit. What the heck? This game is wild. Flaya the Scourge. Okay, Flaya. Do you just have a blade coming out of your head? Or is that like a shoulder pad? It literally just looks like a blade is coming out of her head. Or... I don't know. Her horse is really cool though. And then this thing. The twins? This is like the biggest mini I have. This thing weighs so much too. Dude, this is gonna take me forever to paint. This will take me months, weeks. Why are you called the twins? What about you makes you a twin? Oh, that's why you're called the twins. You have a dude's head sitting in your face. Wow, you're sharp. Wow, you're very sharp. What a cool frickin' unit. Wow. That is awesome. I'm excited to play this game. What a cool start. This is awesome. This is awesome. I love this. Okay, so now we're doing the tribe of Vore Nash, which are the dragon people. Come on. These boxes are like so tight on there. There we go. Oh, so we got some new Punch-Out stuff. Okay, the tribes of Vore Nash. So we got this honking dragon. Very interesting barbarians. Let's see. Oh yeah, they are. They're all just like dragon people. Or lizard men. These guys don't have tails. Oh no, they do have tails. So they are all like just dragons. Just dragon warriors. Ready to take on the world. This guy doesn't have a tail. Oh, we got a shaman here. That's cool. He doesn't have a tail, but he's clearly a giant. Just absolute unit. Wow. Wow. Wowza! Okay, so now we have the tribe of Umtal. Is out. Please come out. Come on. Please. There we go. Okay, what do we got here with tribes of Umtal? We just got a giant ogre man. Giant ogre beast creature. Oh wow. Wait, these guys look creepy. And they don't tell you what they are. I guess there's just too many units to really figure out what they are. But these guys are like really gross. Yeah, like these guys' arms are just like cut off. And they have, and then this woman is just naked. This game's gonna be wild. We got one more box to do. And then I have finished HATE. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was still a crap ton of minis that I know I gotta do a lot of close-ups of. So lot of things. Come on. They really made these boxes like just so tight on them. This is the faction that I'm really excited about. I really like just the grotesque creepiness of these guys. The Sarassa. Oh yeah, this dude just a Grim Reaper. He is so cool. Dude, this faction is so creepy. Absolute units. This dude's just like Roots. He's just like a tree monster. He's Groot. I am Groot. Wow. Ew, what the heck? Excuse me, sir. You got a giant brain creature just sitting out on you. What the heck, man? That's wow. Dude. This is cool. These are gonna be so cool. And like I have like a HATE book. Because like it comes with a book. An art book. So that's gonna like help me paint everything. Well, I guess I could do my own paint theme style. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be super cool. But yeah, that's everything, I believe. It wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad of a unboxing. The game is mainly miniatures. And there's no like names for each miniature. It's the prince, the mercenaries, the warriors. That. But that is HATE. That is HATE. I'm excited about this. I'm very excited to jump into it and try it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you know what other games you might want to see. So comment some games that you hope I unbox or play and stuff like that, and I'll check it out and see if I can do it or not. But thanks for everything. Thanks for all the support and everything as usual. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.